Hey kids, welcome to another episode of Sunday School to Go. I'm Pastor Katie from St. Peter's Lutheran Church in Verona, New York. And this is our second story for the month of March 2022. And we are sending out one bag of activities for March and April. We're going to have two stories for March and one for April. So the first story for March is the story of Jesus at the wedding at Cana. And now we have a great story that also has to do with water, with something to drink. This story is called Woman at the Well, and I'm going to read it to you from the Spark Story Bible from Spark House Press. Here we go. Woman at the Well. Tired from walking a long way, Jesus rested at a well in a place called Samaria. His disciples went to get food while he rested. The sun was high in the sky. Phew! Jesus was hot. His tongue was as dry as a wad of sheep's wool. He was very thirsty. A Samaritan woman came to the well to get water. "Will you give me a drink?" Jesus asked. She gave him a puzzled look. Jesus was a Jew, and she knew that most Jews did not like people from Samaria. "Why are you asking me for a drink?" she asked. "If you knew who I was," Jesus answered, "you would ask me for living water." Now the woman was really puzzled. "Sir," she said as she pointed to the well is deep, and you don't have a jar. Where will you get this living water?" Jesus smiled. "Everyone who drinks from this well will be thirsty again, but the water I bring lasts forever." What the woman didn't understand was that Jesus wasn't talking about water you drink. He was talking about living water, love that forgives, and life that lasts forever with God. As Jesus explained more about this, the woman became more and more interested. She wanted to hear more. So Jesus told her more, lots more. Jesus knew all about her, about where she came from and what she believed. As they talked, the woman's eyes began to twinkle. "I know the Messiah is coming," she said. "I've heard all about him." Jesus smiled and put his hand on the woman's shoulder. "I am the Messiah," he said gently. The woman was so surprised she nearly spilled her water jar. And there's a picture here of what that might have looked like. You can see Jesus. You could look at her. She looks pretty surprised. Yep. As the disciples came back with food, the woman rushed past them. She was so excited to tell everyone about what Jesus had said. The woman ran all over town telling people about what she had seen and heard. "There's a man at the well who says he's the Messiah. He has amazing things to say. Come and see him for yourself," she said. The people came running to see Jesus. Many people believed in Jesus because of what he told them that day. And here's a great picture of, here's the woman, what it might have looked like. She's running back to Jesus, running out. Here's Jesus. She's running away to tell everybody about Jesus. And the disciples are sort of like, what happened? They don't know. Then there's a great question here. How would you have felt if Jesus talked to you and he knew everything about you? That's a great question. Some of that might be nice, and some of that you might not. Some things you might not want Jesus to know, but still, that's who he is. He knows everything. Okay, so that's the story. That's the second story, and we have some activities for that story in your bag. Let's see. We've got some activity pages. You can even see, right? Jesus, woman. There's the well right there. So some pictures about the story that you can color. A maze, connect the dots, no more coloring and a word search, all those kinds of activity pages like that. And then we have another, get the paper clip off of this. Uh-oh. Carefully get the paper, maybe I'll do that later. But this is another little foam. Whoop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'll fix this later and put this back together. But you can see it's another little foam scene that you can put together of what this might have looked like. And this is the well here, right? Jesus is the living water. So you can see that's the main piece of it right there. But here we've got, you can see jars and water, and I don't know, can't see all of it in there. There's a little rope to show you the rope. That's how they would have lowered the bucket down into the well, is on a rope. So you can, all the little pieces of it are here. There's also instructions in here. And while you put it together, you can think about this story. Think about what it might have been like to be there on that hot day and watch this conversation happen. And what it might have been like just to be there, to be in the story yourself. What would it have been like if you were the woman and, you know, Jesus was talking to you and you found yourself like, wow, this guy's amazing. Yeah. So while you're doing those things, you can think about the story, think about what it might have been like, and let us know how you like them. Let us know how you go. How you come along with those things. So we have one more story for April, so that will be in our next video, and we will see you next time in the next video for the next story video for Sunday School to Go. Bye, kids.